हेलो दोस्तों, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। इस वीडियो में मैं शेयर करने जा रही हूँ एक पेंसिल स्केचिंग से बनाई गई बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल सीनरी। सो वॉच दिस वीडियो टिल द एंड डोंट forget to like, share and subscribe. In today's artwork with a clean sheet of drawing paper and a 2B or HB pencil, Apsara works perfectly for this. Start by gently outlining the basic structure of the house. Sketch the triangular roof, aligning the perspective at the vertical and horizontal lines to mark the brick outlay on the roof. Keep your hand light so it's easy to adjust as we go. Now draw the pillars and main wall of the house beneath. Block in the windows and panel divisions. Use straight, confident lines and try to capture the proportions accurately. Once the base is in place, switch to the brick and pattern detailing on the roof using slanted lines with even spacing. Then move to the walls and add depth. Sketch in the sides of the building. Start refining the window boxes and outlines. Add a few subtle shading lines with your pencil where you expect shadows. This pencil base will guide our color work ahead. Now move your pencil to the foreground. Sketch out the large tree roots and thick branches curling towards the right side of the composition. Let your lines follow the natural flow of the tree, organic and curved. Use looping lines to draw major branches, then add secondary smaller offshoots. Sketch a soft base of a grassy hills near the house and beneath the tree. As we are drawing the outline with the pencil, I am doing this house and its reflection in the water as well with the help of using pencil. Once this pencil sketch is complete with all the outlines on
Above
the
the
brick
tree
and the
trunk,
pillars,
lightly outline the large
it gives
leafy
us
clusters
a
in the
better
sky
view of
area.
the
No need for detailed leaves
sketch,
now, just round the cloud-like
and it's
shapes.
easier for us to
And lastly,
use
draw a mirror
colored
reflection
pencil
of
colors
the
then.
house tree below the main scene. These lines should be looser and softer to suggest distortion in the water. Once we are done with the pencil layout, now let's begin with adding colors. Start with the roof using brick red and dark brown pencils from DOMS or Apsara. Go tile by tile, leaving subtle lines between the bricks. Use black or dark grey for shading between them to build dimension. Blend lightly with your fingers or a tissue if needed. Layering adds richness to the brick texture. As we are coloring the bricks of the roof, we need to color it red, brown and little of black color, blending all the colors to give a true texture of the brick and a shady area of the black as well to give it a rustic look, and also a tint of brown color using the DOMS or Apsara pencil colors. As we are doing this with the red color as well, giving it a sharpness to the structure and little bit of brightness too. We'll continue doing this until we complete this structure, highlighting each and every brick, sharpening its outlay and adding richness to the colors, keeping in view its rustic look. We'll add brown and black color as well. and in the corners we'll use dark colors. Here we will also use the black color and the brown color. Slowly and gradually we'll complete its original structure. Now begin coloring the pillars and the wall area. Use a grey color pencil first to fill the wall base. Then layer in soft browns and black around the windows and side panel. Use short diagonal strokes to create texture and use deep black for shaded areas under the roof and around the structural edges. Using black and grey color to complete the floor area and the pillars, shading it in the downward direction, vertical lines to give it a perfect shape and size as per the perspective of the sheet, and to prepare it in a 3D manner. We will shade the area in the downward direction as well to little bit show the reflections of the pillar in the water below. The house is in the midst of the lake, which increases the beauty of this rustic house. Along with its reflection in the lake, show the nature beauty. Using the short horizontal and the diagonal strokes to create deep texture with the grey and deep black for the areas under the roof and around the structural edges, provides a 3D look and also gives a true reflection of the water. Now it's time to color the grassy area with the light green color, yellow, green and olive tones, working in the upward circular stroke to simulate the grass and moving to the grassy area enhances the beauty of the green around the house. In the circular and some of it in the black color enhances the beauty, showing the shadowy part of the grass near the tree. And also coloring the green grasses beyond the house shows the green area in the entire scene, and creating a layer to show the wooden texture of the branches of the tree and the curls of the root with the deeper colors towards the shadowy areas. Filling in the canopy with the light green and blending with the medium and dark green shades and showing the perfect outlining of the structure with the grass and its reflection in the lake, and it's blending with the black and medium dark grey shades shows the original beauty of the grass and colors that blend and flow across the pages with the different strokes, circular for the dense areas and light flicks for the airy parts. And add touches of yellow or sky blue color to bring variation and light effects into the foliage. Now spending the extra time on the branches. This is an expression of our composition, starting with the dark brown color for the base branch
and adding reddish brown to areas where the light might be hitting, and using a mix of black or deep gray in the shadowed curves. And let the branches twist and taper as they move outward, using the black pencil to emphasize the undersides and highlight upper edges with a light brown or the cream to give it a dimensional and rounded effect. Some branches cut across the sky. This gives the scene a dramatic and alive feeling. Then use a gentle curved lines to suggest textured lines that move with the shape of the branches. This can hint at the bark patterns and help viewers' eye follow the movement of the tree. And please don't rush this step. This natural flowing network of limbs creates a contrast with the structured house and balances the beauty of the scene. Adding gray color and filling the branches and bark of the tree with the gray color, and mixing this tone with the brown color, and also adding a tint of red color as well to give a darker shade to some of the areas, showing the perfect shape of the bark and the branches, and its cut across structure enhances the beauty of the branches and the bark and the root area as well. And using black color here also enhances beauty. And sketching it up in the upward direction and coloring in the brown texture upwards give it so natural look of the branches of the tree that it's look really beautiful, along with the roof of the house, with which it complements and contrasts at the same time. With the dark brown color and using the long strokes that follow the natural flow of the tree structure, then take a reddish brown and layer it beside the dark base, and this warms the bark and makes it more dynamic. Next, using the black pencil to deepen the shadows between the curve and at the branch joints and around the overlapping segments. This gives the bark volume and depth, very important for realism. Now adding textural lines with a sharp dark brown or black pencil. Draw slight curves and rough markings to mimic the bark patterns and natural edge lines. Use and also using side to side texture marks near the base of the trunk and vertical lines along the long branch to show the direction of the growth. Add light brown or even a soft cream color along the top edges of the branches to create a sunlight highlights. For more variation, blend in hints of olive green or grey just lightly to show the moss or natural beauty. Don't forget the roots and layer them from the same way, letting their curves feel grounded and solid. They should emerge from the grass and dive under, giving a strong foundation to your composition. These thick and expressive branches contrast beautifully against the sky and soft leafy top. Move up to the leaves, begin with the light green, forming a circular clusters, then layer with medium green and dark green for volume. Also coloring the base of the tree with the green color, complementing it with the light green and the dark green color at the same time, and also some of the brown and the black color to shade the outer areas of the tree branches.
making it feel like a grand tree, and also showing its reflection in the water. We are using somewhat horizontal lines to draw to surround the tree. These horizontal and the small strokes in the tree branches also enhances the beauty, and also we are giving finish to the leaves of the branches of the tree in the circular motion, and we will slowly and gradually fill up the entire tree with the circular motion to show the bulkiness of the leaves with the green, slight dark green and the black color. As we slowly move upward, we'll cover the entire image, and moving to each of the branches, we'll cover the leaves area, showing the bulkiness of the leaves. And this is how we will cover the entire area with the tree and its branches and leaf, and complete this tree in the circular motion, enhancing the beauty with the dark green color of the pencil as well. We'll also use the black color to highlight some of the portion of the leaves of the tree and the grass also. And showing the small leaves in the circular motion to show the outward growing leaves, and also showing the shadowy portion and the light portions of the leaves. Slowly and gradually we will do these leaves to some of the branches to give it entire look. As we move towards left to right, you can see the beauty of the tree enhances with the slight highlighting each of the leaves with the black pencil color. We can see the bulkiness of the leaves, and some of the black color shows the outward movement of the leaves from the branches. We'll also move somewhat horizontal to show the darker areas of the branches. And some green color as well we will mix into that to blend it beautifully, highlighting each and every portion. And we'll do the same thing in the right corner of the scenery as well. Some of the black color and again some of the green and the light green color. We can also do some of the yellow color as well, which will complement this green and dark green color, and show the varied forms of the light hitting the leaves. Also we using light green color to highlight some of the areas, and also beneath the bark of the tree near the roots to show the reflection of the water. Beginning the reflection by mirroring the house and the tree in the lake area below, we'll use the same shades of the green, light green color, and prepare this reflection
in the same manner as we have done in the upward direction. In some of the areas below the building we have made using the same shades, brick red, brown, black and green, but apply them in a soft manner with the horizontal strokes, showing the nature of the water flow in the lake beneath, and let the colors look lightly blurred and rippled. Reflections are not perfect, using light gray color and blue gray color to mute the reflection and give it that water distorted look. Using sky blue color across the lake area and using the tones of gray color to show the reflection of the pillars of the house and walls of the house, and also the red color and the brick red color, brown color and the black color to show the reflection of the house and its roof in the lake beneath, and blending it gently so the water looks soft, leaving some open spaces for the ripples and sunlight reflection. Using white pencil sparingly to add highlights where the light may be hitting. Slowly and gradually we'll do the same, enhancing the beauty of the scenery as we have colored each of the bricks above. We'll not do the same with the shadow, with the reflections beneath the lake, but we will try to structure it in a blurred manner so that it seems like a reflection in the water, using the same mix of colors. At the same times we are also filling the gaps in the building above the lake so that we can show the reflection of the structure, each of the structure corners of the pillar, window or door beautifully in the water. So we will gradually do both of the things very nicely so as to complement both of the things and to show the natural view of the scenery, blending each of the colors beautifully. As we have drawn the bricks pattern of the bricks and the pillars beneath, the beauty enhances with the blurred horizontal strokes of the pencil. Now it's time to show the reflection of the branches and the bark of the tree and roots. We are doing this with the same pattern of colors: dark brown, light brown, black and grey colors, and going back down the line and softening the reflection again, layering a bit of brown or green if needed, and also sky blue color, adding ripples using horizontal strokes of grey, black and sky blue color, and giving a touch up everywhere needed where reflected branch, and use broken brown and black strokes to imply they are disrupted by water motion. Now it's time to give the final finishing, darkening the shadows in the tree branches, enhancing the
reflections of the roof, windows, pillars if they need to pop up, refining any leaf edges or grass lines for the sharper finish, and adding the final texture strokes to the bark for roughness and edge. The artwork is now complete, but the final touch up is going on with its reflection, with its black, gray, and darkening of the pillars and the shadowy areas, the brick red colors of the bricks, and blending the structures, nature, and the reflection all brought to life with the pencil layers. And adding and refining each of the areas wherever needed, and doing sky blue color for the lake and also for the sky. Refining the leaf edges and the grass lines for sharper finish. Thank you for joining in and letting every pencil line remind that nature is full of detail, depth, and beauty waiting to be captured. So stay tuned for more such videos.